Greg Baker, Great Britain coach. An epic match going on here between Turkey and Poland. It's 2-2. Two all, 10-all. Gone all the way to the doubles, 10-all and 2-all. Aaron McGibbon is warming up, so it looks like he'll be on for the doubles. He's not playing him a part in the singles. He's doing some stretches. Poland now with a 2-point advantage, already 2-1 up. Great shot by Will. Seven now. Still juice 2-all in the Poland-Turkey match. Victory for Turkey. Poland now 9-8 up. 10-8. It's looking like it's going to go to the doubles. Netsky there, bottled that shot. Didn't commit himself 100% to that backhand, lean back. That's a sign of nerves. And again, Who's really feeling the pressure mentally to close this match out for Poland? He knows all about who he's playing. The pin-up boy from Great Britain. Crowd behind him. By rights, this match should be over. Polish man crumbling mentally. So difficult to get the last points. 12-10. Will Bailey. Now to Poland. Skrzynecki definitely outplayed Bailey in that fourth match. Just tightened up when it got towards finishing the match. So often happens in the league sport. Does he have the nerve to close out this fifth game? And Poland back to 2-2. Better from Will. Top spun that ball. Heavy top spin for Will on the backhand side. Directed at the body of Skrzynecki. Could only lean back. Great reverse. Side spin, top spin serve. Totally misread by the Polish player. Sails off the end. That's 2 strong points from Will. Wonderful heavy top spin again by the Pole. Who can play 2-3 shots. Ball, wonderful length on the table.
5-4.
Getting the ball deep. Dropping further and further away from the table. The further away you drop, the more you have to spin the ball up, the greater that ground you have to cover, the greater the area. This is playing into the hands of Will Bailey, who likes to sit close. Which player's going to hold their nerve? Goalball now is taking the last 2 points. He's 7-5 up. Remember, he was 2 or 3 points up in the last game and crumbled under the pressure of having to close it out. Will he do the same in the 5th, or will he hold his nerve? Clever variation in his serve there. Serve long and fast. Another wonderful backhand. So far, he's been wonderfully composed. Saving his best table tennis to the end. Will comes back at him. Here's 3 points now. Oh, well, wonderful. Will now snapping at his heels, 7-9. Can he do it again? Great deception there for his wrist from the pole down the line. So that's match point. Whoa! Best rally of the match so far. Still has 2 points to win, to even level at 10-10. The crowd trying to play their part. Now the pole will be feeling the pressure. Ross Wilson out of his seat, leaning on. Whoa! This time the pole didn't lose it. Will Bailey won those points. In the 4th he was lucky, but not there in the 5th. Yes! Skirtsnetsky trying to get on with it. Serve long, disaster. You don't serve long at deuce. The pole's head's gone totally. Oh! Return just clipped the net. Still everything to play for, 11-11. This time he serves short. Will try to be positive with the flick wide. You can feel the tension here. Oh, and that's it. 2-2. Skirtsnetsky levelling the match there. So it's all down to the doubles.
Orange. Orange of blue. Blue, orange for you. Orange. Rashid? Rashid? I saw. You're the shorts? And Rashid? Rashid? 2 minutes. Fast game. Pause for the serve. Receive. Lob. Oh. Sorry.
So here we go for the vital 5th game, the score being 2-2. Great Britain have brought in Aaron McKibben, who's a Class 8 player. He has a ranking of 13. He won a bronze medal at the British Open. It's quite tough for him because obviously he hasn't played in the singles. The other 3 players have played 2 matches. He's had to come in fresh to play this doubles game. Obviously, this is the preferred pairing for Great Britain because you don't often bring somebody in that hasn't played. He's playing such a vital match, so these boys must play well together in the doubles. Ross Wilson being the star of the match for Great Britain so far, recording their 2 wins. Great shot there. From McGibbon, good spin. Wonderful shot down the line. Game point now for GB. Ross Wilson serving now, 10-8. And that's the first game, 11-8 to Great Britain. Just what they needed. Get the crowd behind them.
Second game. No, ball. Love. One. Two. Love. Sorry, sir. Three. Love. Love. Four.
GB haven't taken the first game. We've got off to a disastrous start in the second game. That's the first point. and 5. Great play by Skirtsnetsky. Backhand topspin down the line. Poles now with 6-point advantage to level the score at 1-1. Communicating with each other, telling each other what services they're doing with a signal under the table. Didn't for that shot there though. Good shot by Ross.
9.
Poles raced away with the second. 11-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 fantastic matches in progress. Let's hear your appreciation for our amazing Paralympians.
Form serve, level.
And here we go, the start of the third game. It couldn't be any closer, the score being 2-2. Final deciding doubles, the score 1-1 in games. 1-1 in points. Been playing now. Over 2 hours. Ross Wilson starting to look a little bit tired. pent-up energy that takes saps the mental energy. It's been involved in 2 long games. On the other hand, Gibbon just brought in for this doubles. He's not starting well though, 1-4 down. Great backhand. Rifling it across the table. From McGibbon. Signalling to Wilson, the spin for his service onto the table. Hoping that Ross will follow. Another outstanding backhand. It's better from the Great Britain boys. It's important that you don't give an angle when you serve in doubles. You try and serve from the centre line to the centre line. 2 bounces. Obviously in doubles you're just serving from the forehand side to the other forehand side. Much easier to receive than in singles play where you can serve anywhere in the table. So therefore in doubles it's very difficult to make an outright winner, so you just look to keep the ball tight, allowing your partner a good chance to play a strong shot. You don't want to serve long, put your partner under a great deal of pressure. Just a little dinky serve from white line to white line in the centre of the table is all that's required. Hull's racing away with this game, 4-point lead. 7-3. Again, another strong forehand. Starting to run away from the Great Britain team. They were 2-1 up. The poles 3 game points to take a 2-1 lead. The semi-final. And that's it. 11-7.
Game 4. Love all. Love. Bomb. Go, love. Three, love.
Try and stay close there because they're catching us out on here. Come on, you can do it. Rest me, come on.
Three, 0. Love 4.
It's a 5-0 start now in the 4th game. It's running away from the Great Britain boys.
Six, love.
Now 6-0 behind.
7.
Poles now just 2 points away from the silver medal. Disappointing end for the Great Britain boys. They fought so hard. At one stage we're 2-1 up. Match point. All over, Poland through to the final to play Spain. Alison Rose signing off.
On this occasion, Emma Wiggs unable to lift the ball over the net. And Japan now ball level. Osada, one of the experienced players in their team, celebrates the serve bouncing through. Harvey. The spike has to come now, and it's from the captain again. Ogata, good block. And Great Britain seem to be in control of that rally. But Bowen finds the net, and Japan retake the lead as a timeout is called. We'll see here, Japan were having to pull themselves all over the court. Great Britain with the more composed set and spikes there, but Taneki with a good recovery there. And Bowen had a relatively simple spike and she couldn't complete. And both teams have had problems in finishing with the power shot over the net so far. Good use of the fans there from the Japanese team. Both the crowd and the players using them inside this XL arena. Oh, and that's a double touch from Asada. There are three 45-year-olds in this Japanese team, including the captain, Nishia. And that attempt at the lob is long, so Great Britain will take the point. And unlike able-bodied volleyball, you're not allowed to block the serve here. So rallies are encouraged, like this one. Oh, and two Great Britain players get in each other's way there. Bowen and Brearley. And it's one of the veterans in the team, Osada, who now takes the serve. Scores level again. Ogata going deep. Great Britain sucked towards the net, and they were looking back in hope there. But Asada fails to make the net there. And this first set has fluctuated both ways. Good powerful serve from Bowen. But Japan forced the error from Wiggs. And Stephen Jones calls another timeout for Great Britain, who have had their moments in this first set, but now trail again. And Yoshisa Mano in charge of the Japanese team. And great to see plenty of school children here inside the arena. The schools in the UK all returned from their summer holidays this week. And many of them having the bonus of missing lessons to watch the Paralympics straight away. That's long. Great Britain need to capitalise on their serve here. Harvey, the captain. Green with a spike. And that was good play. Set up well. And Green was allowed to provide the power. And another timeout called, this time by the Japanese. Much more experience in the Japanese side, but Great Britain are acquitting themselves well here. And Claire Harvey will be desperate to lead her side to at least a set here. And then maybe something beyond that. They're 5 points away at the moment. But it's very tight. Green. Brearley with the spike. And that's long. Two-point lead, and that's the first time in a long time anybody's had that advantage, and it's now a three-point lead. Andrea Green controlling the net there. And sliding in was Nashia, but not in time. And that's the cue for Japan to head back to the technical area. And it was a rather loose return from Japan. It was Okahira, and Green was there in position. So this a real opportunity for Great Britain to win their first set here at London 2012. Two players go for the same ball, but they get away with it. The libero back in the game for Japan. Harvey there, stretching, but can't keep the ball in the court. And Japan will get the service back, trailing by 2. And the captain takes the serve, and it's poorly delivered. And Great Britain take a point against the serve. These are big moments for the host nation. We've got the opportunity here to have their first set point of the Paralympic Games. But it's recovered by Japan. And a timeout called again. Another good crowd inside this arena to watch the host nation, and also the Japanese as well. So no more timeouts in this first set. And the serve becomes ever more important now. And Japan are back within a point. And you need to win a set by 2 clear points. That was good play there by Wiggs initially. And she's at the net again. Japan struggling here, but then Harvey can't control the setup at the back of the court. Ogata strong in that rally for the Japanese. It was Osada with the spike in the end, and all Harvey could do was help it out the back. And Japan are taking the momentum, and they have the set point. Martin Wright's in the game now for Great Britain, and Japan forced themselves wide. It's kept alive by Great Britain, but the point goes to the Japanese, and they take the first set by the narrowest of margins. And that will be a disappointment for the host nation, who had the opportunity there but blew the points on their serve. And this is the crucial point. Okihira. And Japan did a good job to recycle the possession there. And there were many aspects of the British game that were very good there, but key errors at key times, particularly in the back of the court. Well, they start them early here. Early start. I'm sure they'll be ready for a feed soon. And Martin Wright with the motivational speech before this second set, and the host nation will be keen the game doesn't run away from them now. So can Great Britain respond? And there'll be real disappointment at the way they faded at the end of that first set. Best of 5. And Andrea Green, the oldest player in the GB side, will get the second set underway. And the first point won against the serve by Japan. Noriko Kaneda. The 48-year-old starting well for Japan in the second set. It's kept alive well by Kaneki. The recycling from Japan low on the court was a real feature of the first set. Good rally. And Bowen with the decisive spike for GB. Wiggs trying down the line, forcing Japan wide. And they eventually managed to bundle the ball over the net. Kaneda unable to recover. And Great Britain will be looking for a quick start in this second set, but not with serves like that too long. And the point and the initiative is lost along with the serve. And a 3-point lead. Nicole Hill with the serve. And it died in mid-court, and Japan couldn't return. Okahira there having to go very low. And Great Britain in control of this set now and this rally. And that's a good block, Claire Harvey. But Japan just end that British flurry of points. And then build on it with the serve from Saito. Delicate touch there from Bowen. But Japan keep it alive, and the block eventually is successful. And it's the captain, Nishia. Meeting Brearley head on over the net. 3-point swing for the Japanese, which is now 4. And Claire Harvey touching the net, so 7-2 has become 7-7. And Great Britain unable to build on their start to this game. And the serve forcing them back again. Unable to set up for the spike, but it's long there. Japan claim it was tipped. And a timeout is called. They believe it touched Bowen. So Great Britain managed to end that Japanese revival there. The points have come in spurts for both teams so far in this second set. And Nicole Hill doing a good job around the net so far for Great Britain. It was her birthday 2 days ago. She turned 32, the player from Portsmouth. And that's a powerful serve, and the libero, Awano, unable to deal with it. And Bowen will now try again with a 2-point lead. And Great Britain hit double figures. A good block at the net. And Ogata unable to recover. Green there again. But the serve is long. And Japan get the ball back. Green. That was tipped. Set up well by the captain, and it just flicked the fingers of Nishia. And that's long again. And that service is wide. But Great Britain managed to put together 5 unanswered points there. But they've been ahead before in this game and not capitalised. And all Wiggs can do there is spin the ball out of court. Green. Good play again. And one of the more experienced players in the team is really coming to the fore here, Amanda Green. But she was left groping there. Harvey unable to control the setup. Hill doing well. But the ball spins out of court again, and Japan now on a scoring streak of their own. Green. And again. Andrea Green dominating the net at the moment. And she will now take the serve. Saito can't spike with any power. Green can. And Japan back on the board themselves. Noriko Kaneda. And she will now serve. Has to go over now, and does from Bowen. And that was a poor touch. Close to the net from Saito. And a timeout is called. Here's Saito trying to get the ball back over the net, but not managing it. And Japan will know they've come from behind already in this game to take a set. And the coach leaving much of the talking to the captain, but we can see there that Great Britain have had a dominance around the net in this set. So a 3-point lead for Emma Wiggs to try and improve on. And Great Britain touching the net. And joining the game is Yohari Okahira. Wiggs, Green, used to the foot but not in time. Hill now returns to the court. Each player has to keep their pelvis on the ground. And Saito there with an easy spike direct from the serve. Not deep enough. Bowen forcing the libero back, but Japan recover. There's the set. And the spike in the end brings Japan back within a point from Nashia. Nicole Hill unable to deal with the power of that. And a timeout call by Great Britain. Both these sets have been incredibly close so far. Japan taking the first, 25-23. In the game they played in the group stage, it was relatively straightforward for Japan in 2 of the 3 sets. They won 11, 21 and 14. 2 long sets already. Saito. Harvey unable to get the decisive touch of the net, and we're level again. Japan have not led for a long time, but they do now. Harvey with the set, but Brearley unable to get there in time. Green not dominating the net at the moment, and she's unable to deal with that one from Nishia. Martine Wright coming into the game. She received a lot of publicity before the games when she lost her legs in a bombing the day after London were awarded the Paralympics back in July 2005. Japan 3 points clear. Harvey set up. And Japan appear to be taking control of this set. And they've come out after that timeout. And they're taking control around the net. Hill only finding it. And Japan heading towards a 2-set lead. And their fans enjoying the spectacle more at the moment. And Great Britain need the sort of scoring streak they were able to put together earlier on in the second set. Right. Well, there's one. Bowen now with the serve. Green sets up, right, with the overhead. And Japan do a job superbly there to recycle. And Bowen can only knock the ball out of the back of the court. And the cover there right at the back was Nicole Hill, and she was unable to get across in time. And Japan, there's a double touch. They move within 2 points of a second set. Jess O'Brien, one of the youngsters in the game now for GB. And she's long, and it's a set point. And this second set has unravelled for Great Britain. Japan have control of the net, but they don't get the point this time. It's Martine Wright. This could be the moment for Japan. It is. The set completed by Kaneki, and they lead by 2 sets to love. And Great Britain have had their opportunities in both sets so far, but they've not taken them. And Japan's greater experience carrying them through. Right on the line, over the shoulder of Martine Wright, with a hopeful look towards the line judge, but I think she knew. And those 3 service errors costing Great Britain at key times. And Japan on the verge of ensuring they don't finish in last place here at London 2012. Which would be an improvement for them on what happened in Beijing 4 years ago. So this could be a final set for Great Britain here in their home Paralympics. And you do wonder whether we will see a GB sitting volleyball side in future games. They would have to qualify. Currently ranked 13th in the world. This an 8-team competition, so the maths suggest they would have to improve greatly to make Rio, but it's all about getting experience as well, and that's the only way to improve. Japan looking to finish off here with a straight sets win. Green. And there is the response set up by Nicole Hill. The strength around the net there for Great Britain, giving them the early lead and the service back in this third set. Hill there again, but this time she's not as successful. And the crowd try and get behind the host nation as they fall 2 points behind. Oh, just rolling down the arm of Samantha Bowen. If a player takes more than one touch, the point goes to the opposition. Following the block here. Just bobbling towards the shoulder. And Japan have done a better job of seemingly rescuing lost causes close to the court, and Green unable to deal with the spike there. Deflected as well. Martine Wright coming back into the game for Amy Brearley. But it's a 5-point lead. Green again, and there is that recycling from the Japanese. They get down so low. And a timeout called with Japan in control of this set. Just under an hour's play so far. And all the chatter now coming from the Japanese players. All the noise coming from the school children in the crowd. Much better than double maths. And Kanedi's been busy around the net with those blocks. And Martine Wright finds only the net. And this game moving away from Great Britain very closely now, very quickly. Eight-point lead. Claire Harvey there. Just trying to tell her team to calm down and refocus. But they're not setting up for the spikes here, Great Britain. They're trying to shovel the ball over the net. But they do get it there. And they retrieve some of the deficit and the serve. But Japan quickly have their 8-point lead and the service back. And it's a time for GB to try and refocus. Deep serve again. Look at bemusement there on the faces of the Great Britain players as the point goes to the Japanese and a timeout called. Stephen Jones has the job of trying to motivate a team now who have seen chances slip away. It won't be like this tomorrow. Back in assembly. Japan almost halfway through this third set, on the way to straight sets wins for the second time. Right. And it's a 10-point lead. Harvey this time, forcing the libero into trouble, and Great Britain managed to stop the rot. That was a nice touch there, taking the libero out of the game, and all she can do is play it back into the net. Flat serve. It's a nice deep return, right. The setup and the spike, but Great Britain managed to keep it alive. Green, good rally, good point. Not giving this one up. And they're having to scrabble around the back of the court there, Japan. But they quickly recover. Nishia, the captain. Ogata with a nice serve that died in mid-court. And Japan with a chance to set there, and now Green, that's nice. Just taking Ogata out of the game. But Japan are quickly there to respond and reopen the 9-point lead as a timeout is called. There was the setup and the spike, just clipping the net, which always helps, and Tanaki just ending that mini revival from Great Britain. And Samantha Bowen and Emma Wiggs have a look on their face which suggests their Paralympic journey, at least for London 2012, is about to come to an end. Nishia, an ace. Nishia again. Green. And the spike blocked by Green again. And the ball bobbling around, and there was a double touch there from Japan. Green just to make sure. Oh, but Martin Wright overshoots the serve. And now it's an 11-point lead. Ogata. Japan 5 points away. Oh, the touch again. Great Britain taking the ball away from each other. Wiggs coming out of the game. Green. But the spike from the captain, it's deflected at the net, but Great Britain recover well. Jessica Fraser, who was only 18 coming into the game wearing the headband. But it's still a long way back for Great Britain now. Japan heading for a straight sets win. But Ogata rather gets underneath the serve there. And GB have double figures at least. Green again. Close to the net. And Kikuchi had no real room to move there, the number 9. So Great Britain score again and move to within 10 points. Nishie. And this mini revival continues. Good block from Bowen. So Green continues. 3 points in a row for GB. Osada. And all Hill can do is loft it high out of the court. And now Japan will try and finish things off here. Fuji replacing Kaneki. And Brearley coming into the game for Wright. Fraser helping out Hill. And the serve taken back. And now the 18-year-old. Is shaping for the service, but she'll be replaced by Wiggs. Good serve, forcing the libero low. Hill, Taylor, overhit again. And Japan move to within 2 points of victory. Kikuchi. And now it is match point. And Great Britain's participation at London 2012 is soon coming to an end. Harvey over the net, but that's it. Osada with the winning point, and Japan complete a straight sets victory to ensure that they will finish 7th and Great Britain 8th and last here in the London Paralympics. Great Britain had their moments, but Japan always had the extra quality. And this Great Britain side brought together for the games, competing in sitting volleyball for the first time, will have gained much from the experience. But they will depart the scene with 5 straight sets defeats. The Japanese domination of the serve, really crucial for them in the end. An embrace between the two coaches. Mandeville seemed to enjoy it. And whatever these GB players do in the rest of their lives, they can say they were Paralympians. And Japan go to their supporters. But for Great Britain, it's the end of the Paralympic experience here at London 2012. Martine Wright applauds her supporters. As the Japanese fans acclaim their team.
Perfect blue skies greeted Spain and France for their semi-final in the men's five-a-side at the Riverbank Arena. Both teams had yet to taste defeat in the competition. The opening exchanges were even until Les Bleus' number 10, Arnaud Aya, showed wonderful skill to take out 3 Spanish players before firing home. Breathtaking footwork from the French number 10. Leading at the break, France wrapped up the win in the second half. Again, it was that man Aya with another stunning finish, keeping his composure under pressure before finishing neatly into the bottom left-hand corner of the net. France moving through to the gold medal match in style. And cue wild celebrations for the French contingent inside the stadium. The French would face a nervous wait to find out who they would face in the final, as South American rivals Brazil took on Argentina. Brazil had the opening chance of the match. Jefferson Goncalves looked lively up front, only his shot was repelled. Argentina were equally impressive. Great footwork by Marcel Panizza. Again, his effort repelled. So the game would finish goalless, which meant a penalty shootout. Luis Sakayan of Argentina saw his first spot kick saved. Up stepped his Brazilian counterpart Severino da Silva, who scored his. Both sides missed their next penalties, and it meant Argentina had to score theirs to win, but Froilan Padilla missed. Brazil going through in a stunning shootout win.
There was just 1 point between the first and second ranked shooters going into the final of the women's R8 50-metre rifle 3 positions. In the final, competitors only shoot in the standing position, which means they must fully support the weight of their firearm. Zhang Quiping of China was in first position ahead of her compatriot Dang Shibei, who scored 576.23, exactly the same as Veronika Vadevikova of Slovakia. With a 9-point lead over the next nearest competitor, Lee Yunri of Korea, this final was always likely to be a tale of 3 musketeers. Quiping got off to a surprisingly poor start with a shot of 8.8, 2 points lower than Vadevikova, who briefly leapt into first place. The Slovak has been desperate for a medal at these games, so whether through nerves or Quiping's superior firepower, she dipped down to third, where she remained to claim a nevertheless cherished bronze medal. Gold went to Quiping and Dang picked up silver. The last shooting event of the 2012 Paralympic Games was the mixed P4 50-metre pistol SH1. Defending champion Park Se-kyung of Korea looked invincible from the start. He entered the final 6 points ahead of his nearest rival from the qualification round, where 3 women competed, but none got through. There was drama elsewhere on the range in the first round when strong Chinese contender Ru Jechuri suffered a gun malfunction. He was unable to repair the gun in the allotted 3 minutes and had the round forfeited. Park's gold was certain unless he lost his nerve, which he didn't. But the silver and bronze medals were hotly contended by Korhan Yamaç of Turkey and Sergei Malishev of Russia, who swapped positions over several rounds. In the end, neither was victorious, losing out to Ni Hedong of China, who came from behind to slip into third place behind Valery Ponomarenko of Russia. So in the mixed P4 50-metre pistol final, Park Se-kyung took gold, silver went to Valery Ponomarenko, and Ni Hedong won bronze.
The Paralympic event of boccia provides a true test of an athlete's technique, nerve and ability to perform under pressure. Players win points for getting their balls closest to the white ball known as the jack. This afternoon's session at the Excel Centre consisted of round of 8 matches and quarter-finals in the mixed individual class. We start with a nail-biting quarter-final match in the BC4 class between Brazil's Chose Dirchu Pinto against Peter Maguire from Great Britain. The tension was apparent throughout as the men exchanged points and it ended 3-3, so a tie-break ensued. And it was Brazil that triumphed and Pinto heads into the semi-final. Next up, Great Britain's Nigel Murray against Kai Jong of China. Murray was the favourite coming into this match as he's the world #1 in the BC2 class, and he'd won gold at Sydney 2000 Paralympic Games in the individual and team events. But his quest for another gold ended today when Jong expertly chipped away consistently with single scores and progressed into the semi-final by 3 points to 1. Norwegian Roger Anderlen has been playing boccia since 1986, and London is his 5th Paralympics. And this match in the BC1 class against Portugal's João Fernandes proved to be a real test, and he had to draw on all of that experience to come through. The match ended 3 apiece and went to a tie-break. Anderlen was victorious, and he progresses into the semi-final. The players enjoyed a party atmosphere in the arena today as Jose Carlos Chagas de Oliveira faced Mayong Soo Kim in another quarter-final of the BC1 class. The Brazilian found his groove early on and kept posting 2s and 3s to eventually dominate the South Korean and win by 7 points to 1. Tomorrow's session will host more quarter and semi-finals as well as playoffs for places 5 to 8.
The conclusion of the sailing at Weymouth and Portland and weather conditions meant the cancellation of Day 8 sailing, so the results counted from Race 10. And it was Thierry Schmitter of the Netherlands claiming the bronze medal, Heigo Kroger of Germany with the silver, and the gold and a day to savour for Great Britain's Helena Lucas. Helena began sailing at the age of 8. To the victory ceremony for the 2-person keelboat, and Great Britain claiming the bronze medal. The silver goes to the USA, the defending champions from Beijing, Nick Scandone and Maureen McKinnon-Tucker. But the gold goes to Australia, Daniel Fitzgibbon and Rachel Cox going one better than their silver in Beijing. And finally to the 3-person keelboat victory ceremony, Norway settled for the bronze. The defending champions from Beijing, Germany, settled for the silver this time. Kroker, Meinke and Robert Prem. But the gold goes to the Netherlands, Udo Hessels, Marcel van den Veen and Misha Rossen.
Copper box, penultimate day of competition, and it is the semi-finals. It's China versus Finland in the women's competition. Katja Heikkinen gets through the defence of the Chinese. That's 1-0 to Finland. They're celebrating at the moment, but it's a bit early. Look at this bouncing ball from Wang Shasha. She makes it 1-1. Smiles and a little shout of encouragement from the crowd. Another bouncing ball over the defence. That's 2-1. Overall, the Chinese win by 4 goals to 1, and they go into the finals tomorrow. Second semi-final then, and it's Sweden versus Japan. Europe versus Asia. There's lots of smiles. I wonder who will be smiling at the end of this one. Akiko Adachi for Japan gets a penalty into the corner. It's 1-0 to Japan, and they're celebrating in the crowd. It's Josephine Jamistar for Sweden that levels things up. 1-1, and that is the end of regular time. We're now into the penalty shootout. Coaches away so that they're not being heard, and a penalty there taken by the Japanese, Masai Komiya. That makes it 4-3 to Japan. They need this one, and it's off the post and away, and Japan will celebrate. They have won it by 4-3. They go through to the final against China. And now to the men's semi-final. It's Turkey versus Finland. Turkey have played brilliantly. They've won 4 and drawn 1. And now it's very, very important. Mattila for Finland scores a cracker there. It's 1-0, and the Finns really, really have big ambitions here. Turkey struggling a little bit. Here's another one. It's a penalty, and that is the second one for Mattila. It's the second one for Finland, and they have beaten Turkey. They